Sam to come up and tell us. You must have some memories of
Robert.
You got
some
good
ones.
Hey, Sam, we can
Put it on your tape.
We're
What's going through your mind as you're listening?
We're over bullshit.
You guys you probably know this, but the first impression I had of Robert coming there after he had been well established at the school was that he never knew anyone's name. And he'd be up there conducting as that girl sings a lovely solo. What's your name? Robert, that's Maureen. You never knew your name. And I always thought that was so strange. Until now I have reached that age. And I don't know who the hell you are.
Well, I'm going to ask later what I want. Oh, yeah.
Oh, arthritis.
I have a couple of words to say.
You have a prepared speech? Must have been.
Oh yeah, I will show you a picture if I can find it. This has been incredible. This one has been totally shocking, surprising, disgusting. Ruined my entire day.
It worked.
A few hours left. I want to address a little bit. You all seem to have the same topic of the audition fear. The audition trial, which I try to make as lovely and simple. Just come to the room and stand behind the piano and sing.
Yeah, that's all there is to it.
How hard could that be? I won't have to remind you all what the audition consisted of, with the exception of a few wives and a couple of sons and daughters and grandsons. You all know. But I used to really get about 135 auditionees in the good days, and they lasted about 15 years, the good days. And I had no trouble filling up M1 with good talent. You are part and parcel of it all. And I would come home when I lived here, 1965 on, and spread out by each section. I used to write on your applications. Are you aware of that?
No.
Yes. I have mine. Don't you? I have mine.
No, I don't think he got his application. I burned them.
I have the
thing that says you made it. That's what you
I kept the acceptance.
You made it.
But I peeked at my application.
Where did you find
You wrote tens to flat.
Where did you find it?
I stuck it to your office. You got it, guys. Steve made me do it.
I kept them at home.
No, before you think it's honest.
The point is, he was right.
I did all my, when I went through about a week of auditions after school, and sometimes at noon, a couple times, there was conflict with all the other activities at school. Generally it was at least 110 to 135. And I would bring them all here, sort of by section, and then I would go through them, really not looking at the name purposely. I did know some names. Well, when they were fresh in my mind, this has been a few years and they're not fresh. And go through them by the bottom part where I write my scribbles and how they sag read and their pitch. If there's a sagging pitch, out. If they couldn't read and they were a girl, because I got approximately 4 girls to 1 boy trying out. That's not normal. If the girls couldn't read, unless they had an outrageously marvelous voice, not a solo voice, but a good clear voice. Solo voices aren't desirable in choirs. I wouldn't take the girls. The guys could have less.
You let us in.
But it was a very exciting thing to have this many people interested in trying to get into a group like that. Perhaps it happened all over the city, I don't know. But it was very exciting for me. And then when I did this homework, I did this work at home, homework, not at school. And then I would have you are accepted, unfortunately I can't accept you, and I would address them all and send them all to the rooms the next day. I would tell the teachers in the bulletin that they're coming because they said, you're interrupting our class. So I would time it. I had 3 or 4 or 5 messengers go out to the whole school at the same time. Present choir members go out and take these, and this is the last 5 minutes. And the teachers would divine that, and the kids were. But then they'd be screaming, I got it. I really felt, and I'm very serious, I really felt for every letter of, I'm sorry I can't take you this year. It just hurt my heart because, well, the kids, it meant a lot to them, and I knew it. It meant a lot to me, and I knew it. Douglas knows all about my life now after having learned.
Those individual appointments are coming later.
And some of you wanting a quick run through can look at my couple of pictures up here of me at the Scottish dancer at the age of 5. And you can't come up to my bedroom necessarily, but I have a whole thing of my family and my own progression from a little Scottish dancer to a sailor, and to what I am now.
Scottish sailor.
With Scotch.
You got the legs for it.
But I want to tell you that in my recent years since graduation from Westchester, I've had fabulous opportunities to travel. Any of you have had much opportunity to travel yet, or could afford it, or have family obligations or work or whatever. Fortunately, I have time. And invariably, if you sit with anybody near your own age, it's hard to do on a cruise ship. Meaning they are older. They will ask you, first about your health and your family, and your family, and I would always say, are you married? No. Have you family? Yes. A large family. And then I would go into my history and explain that you are indeed, and countless dozens others who are not here today, are indeed my very beautiful extended family. And I think of you often, and I continue to do so. And my career and my life is blessed by you and others like you, and by the man sitting over there named Sam Uskovich. Finish a 31-year career in teaching with a relationship like I had with Sam and his wife, but on the stage. But on stage and in school with Sam has been absolutely the crown of my professional existence. I thank you all very much for coming.